Welcome to Matters on HD Sportsnet, presented by the JMU Alumni Association. We're joined by men's soccer head coach Tom Foley. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So, since last time we talked to you on the Coaches Show, we've had a couple of games. We had a tough 6-2 loss at West Virginia, including a red card in the first minute to Kyle Morton, which made it very difficult. And then a 2-0 loss at Virginia on Tuesday night, in which we played pretty well, but just weren't able to come away with the upset. So, talk about those games a little bit.
Well, first, the West Virginia game, it was unfortunate. We felt the game was taken from us a little bit in the first minute of the match, basically, with Kyle trying to come out for a breakaway. Penalty kick was called, and the referee felt he was the last defender at that time, and so they threw up the red card. And we had to play a man down for 89 minutes. Andreas had to come in as a goalkeeper, and the first shot he was to face was a penalty kick, and had to play 89 minutes in his first college match here for JMU, a man down. Anytime you go to West Virginia and play at their home park, it's a very unique environment to play in. And I have to give our guys a tremendous amount of credit. I think the character that they showed throughout the entire match was phenomenal. To be able to be a man down for 89 minutes, to score 2 goals, and to continue to fight regardless of the score, showed a tremendous amount of character, and it was something that we looked to build upon moving forward. We were very excited about the lineup we had prepared for that match. And unfortunately, we weren't able to see that, once the red card was offered. But we were able to take some positive things from that actual game and to use to get prepared for UVA.
Yeah, and then talk about that UVA game Tuesday night. I know Andreas had to start again in place of Kyle. Talk about the team as a whole in that game.
Well, first and foremost, I think Andreas showed a tremendous amount of courage and mental toughness, because your first real start is against the number 5 team in the country and the defending national champions. And he came out and played very well, made a great breakaway save early in the first half to not only give himself confidence, but the rest of the team confidence. And we went shot for shot with UVA and created many opportunities. And their keeper had to come up with many saves early in the game to keep them in the match. And we hit the post. And so it was a 2-0 match that easily could have gone to be a match that was tied in the second half. And again, the guys played very well. The lineup that we wanted to put on the field against West Virginia, we were able to play, at full strength against UVA. And I thought they did very well, created more opportunities offensively. And again, the reason why we play those games is to challenge ourselves and learn about ourselves and use those matches to prepare for our conference games. So we had 3 road games in a row, and the guys have learned a lot about themselves. We've learned a lot about ourselves as a team, and we'll put that into play now that we're finally at home.
Yeah, and with those 2 games coming and going, the big 3-game road trip that I think everyone kind of circled on the schedule has gone. What does it mean to you and your players to play premier teams, big schools in this country like Penn State, West Virginia, and UVA? What does it mean to play there?
Well, we aspire to be one of those teams. We want to be the teams that everybody thinks that we're a big school. And in order to do that, you have to play the best teams in the country if you're ever going to be considered one of the best teams in the country. And the guys want to play that level of competition and play in those environments that are going to make us a better team. And for us, it also helps us get ready for our conference schedule. And so that we look at it as there's multiple reasons why you want to play those games. And the guys enjoy it. And like I said, they've grown from it, and we're going to continue to try to get better and get prepared for our upcoming matches as well as our conference games that are coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, speaking of upcoming matches, you play tomorrow night against Liberty as part of a doubleheader. The men will play at 5, and then the women will play at 7:30 against Richmond. Talk about that matchup going in.
Well, first, we'd like to wish the women's team success in their match at 5 o'clock. And then as far as our matches, we're going to continue to work on our own game to make sure that we're prepared and continue to improve and to work on the things that we've learned over the course of that road trip. And we want to come out with a strong effort and build upon the things that we've done prior to tomorrow's match.
Yeah, and then before we see you next, you'll also play VMI in a midweek match on Tuesday at home. Talk about that matchup there.
Well, it's interesting. Both Liberty and VMI have had recent matches where the scores are very close against good teams. So they must be in the same process of trying to get better as the season goes on. So both will present different challenges to us, and it's about making sure that we're up for those challenges and to build upon guys like Eric Schmidt that had a phenomenal game against UVA from an effort standpoint and quality of play and all the other players that did well.
Great. Well, thank you very much for talking to us today, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks a lot, Nate.